What are the most effective anti-Sicilians? If you are curious about how to counter the Sicilian defense in chess, you are in the right place. Let's break down some of the most effective anti-Sicilians that can help you navigate these complex openings. The Sicilian defense starts with one pawn to e4 and one pawn to c5. Many players look for ways to avoid the heavily analyzed lines that come with it. Anti-Sicilians provide alternatives that can lead to different types of positions. First up is the Alapin Variation, which begins with two pawns to c3. This move prepares for a pawn to d4, allowing white to control the center without immediately exchanging pawns. The goal here is to build a strong pawn center and avoid the sharp tactics that often arise in Sicilian lines. A common sequence is one pawn to e4, one pawn to c5, two pawns to c3, and then one pawn to d5. This leads to solid, positional play that can frustrate black's usual counterplay. Next, we have the Closed Sicilian, which starts with two pawns to nc3. This approach focuses on developing pieces and expanding on the kingside without challenging the center right away. The game often involves slower maneuvering, with white aiming for a kingside attack while black counters on the queenside. This method can lead to strategic battles that are less theory-intensive. Another option is the Moscow Variation, which plays an early bishop to b5. This move gives white an early check, disrupting black's natural development. The Moscow Variation often leads to simplified positions, making it a practical choice for neutralizing black's counterplay. If you prefer a more aggressive approach, consider the English attack against the Najdorf variation. In this setup, white develops with moves like bishop to e3, queen to d2, and pawn to f3. This prepares for a strong kingside pawn storm and aims to prevent black's pawn break with e5. It is a well-known weapon at all levels, especially in sharp, attacking games. Lastly, the f4 systems are effective against the Scheveningen setup. Here, white plays a pawn to f for early, gaining space and control in the center. This setup aims for a kingside attack and disrupts black's typical counterplay, making it a practical choice for players looking to avoid main theoretical lines. In summary, the most effective anti-Sicilians offer white various alternatives to the main Sicilian theory. Each has its unique strategic goals, whether you prefer solid positional play, slower maneuvering, or sharp attacking chances. Choosing among these options depends on your playing style and willingness to learn the specific plans behind each system.